everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Welcome one and all to episode 166 of In Focus Friday, the show where we take a good close look at cool things made of silver and gold. Last week we did just that with two new gold coins which I've added to the gold stack in the form of the Buffalo and Isle of Man double sovereign. If you've not checked that video out, there's a link as always down in the description below. This week we're going to be having an up close and personal look at the gold bug coin. Now I did feature this in my video that went out on Wednesday, but we weren't talking specifically about this coin, all of the ins and outs, the intricacies, the detail, of course the interactive features, the potential of it as an investment. And also today I wanted to talk about Heads or Tails Coins and Collectibles, the company that has commissioned this and supplied this officially licensed replica of the original artwork by Roman Bullion. Now, in full disclosure mode, this is a sponsored item that has been sent to me by Heads or Tails Coins and Collectibles to feature here on the channel. There is a discount code which is $50 off, and that code is Backyard Bug. We've also got the Trap coin, which we'll get out at the end of this video, and there's a discount code for that as well, which is Backyard Trap. All of that information is down in the description below, and if you like what you see as we go through today's video, those discount codes I should say, are there to help reduce the price for you. This is not a pumping video, I want to make that abundantly clear. Whilst we do get a bit of kickback from those codes, I want to give an honest and fair review and opinion of this particular product, of what it might be as an investment, and also what it might be as a kind of guilty pleasure artistic style purchase. I am not telling you that you should go and buy this because it's a great investment, because that's in fact where I'm going to start. It's a very pricey piece of silver. It's based off a Morgan dollar, but it's probably one of the most expensive Morgan dollars that you might end up buying if you were to purchase it. At an entry price of around $670, $680, it's not cheap by any stretch. Now, there are a lot of expensive collector's premium coins out there that go on to do incredibly well in their retail value. Whether this is going to be one of them, I could not tell you, and I don't think anybody else can tell you as well. What is for sure is that it's incredibly elegant, attractive, very, very cool indeed. It's an officially licensed replica of an incredible artist, Roman Bullion, with a huge following. So there's definitely going to be a bit of energy behind this in the marketplace. But whether or not it's going to be a huge investment, nobody truly knows. And it would be classed in that kind of higher risk side of things if you were to look to take this on as a financial investment. My personal opinion is that it's, I think, got a really good chance of holding value and potentially growing in premium. But again, you know, these things are very, very fickle, and they could or could not go either way. So that's something definitely to bear in mind and factor in about this. So with that kind of out of the way, you know, this is the investment side of things, we can focus a little bit more on all of these glorious details and features that are on this gold bug coin. Now, if you don't know who Roman Bullion is, go and Google him, because he has done some incredible work and is a very accomplished artist and takes these pieces of silver, these coins, and transforms them. And this is unrecognizable as a Morgan dollar. I mean, it really is just absolutely simply incredible, the amount of detail. Even in this officially licensed replica, as you would hope, they've captured all of that incredible detail of the gold bug itself, of the bug, of all of the background, the nice matte finish, the dark, you know, antiqued finish in the background there as well. Really does stand out as absolutely stunning. All of the little lettering on all of these as well just adds to the quality, even like the textured sort of background behind the skull there. It really is stunning. The gold bug itself and all of the mechanism, and there's some videos on the Heads or Tails Coins Collectibles website, and I'd highly recommend you go and have a look at them about the making of and the intricacies of the internals of this coin, because it's got a very unique and intricate spring mechanism whereby when you press down on this button at the top, it will of course open those wings. It's all made out of sterling silver, and the whole mechanisms, including the wings, are approximately 20 grams of sterling silver, so that's 925 silver. And what I think is quite interesting is we've got two different types of alloys of silver in here. Of course, the Morgan dollar is 90%, and then you've got the workings of the silver bug, which is 925 silver, and then the gold part, which is one of the gems inside there, is 22 karat gold, and that is a 10th troy ounce of 22 karat gold, so just under a 10th of an ounce of pure gold. So it's a really, really attractive addition, and it's nice to see two different types of metals, three different metal alloys used in this, and it's really very cool. No no expense spared in the quality of this product. It's simply stunning. So in terms of it being a guilty pleasure purchase, gosh, if you've got the expendable income, if this is up your street in terms of having something which is intricate, something that's attractive, something that's going to entertain you, give you pleasure, and you've got that disposable income to be able to spend on it, then gosh, I would say this is up there in one of the coolest things to have and to own. Laser etched on there as well is the serial number of each and every one on the back of the Morgan dollar there, number 336, which matches the COA as you might expect. So lots of care and attention to detail put in this. You can see there part of the kind of workings of the coin, if we can get it to focus. Come on, camera, there we go. That's the button there. So they have literally sort of laser etched and cut away parts of this coin to create the inner workings of it, and that of course runs all the way down the coin behind the gold bug. It's really cool. Now I actually really like having the bug this way around. I think it looks really cool on the camera. The bug's coming straight towards you, and of course its wings opening there. Really easy and simple mechanism to use. It's a lot more user-friendly, I think, than the trap coin, which we'll get out in just a moment. It's certainly a lot more interactive easily, because that trap coin, whilst incredibly fun, is pretty hard to reset, especially when you're wearing gloves. So we'll see if we can manage it here today. But yeah, so that is the gold bug. As I said, there's a $50 off discount code available from Heads or Tails Coins Collectible, and that link is down in the description below. That's Backyard Bug if you're interested in that. And again, at full disclosure mode, we get a bit of kickback from that. Buy it if it's something you like. If you wanted it, if you were going to buy it anyway, there's a $50 off code there that you can use. So that is the gold bug. Let me know your thoughts on that one down in the comment section. Now, the second part of this video, actually before we move on to that, I'll show you the display stand. So there is a display stand which comes with it. Now, this is not made of precious metals. It's just a base metal. I actually don't know which type of metal it is, but it's a very attractive and elegant looking stand, and of course the gold bug will sit right there. I'm going to try and not drop this whilst we hold it and demonstrate it. So it'll sit there and you can have it out on display, and of course then it's easy to press down and see the mechanisms working. And I think it's really elegant. It looks very cool, and it's a nice little addition to the piece because you can of course have it out on display, which is excellent. So that is the kind of full package. It comes in a really nice box. We will talk a little bit about the box as we get the trap coin out, but it's very cool, and as you can see, sits nice and snugly in the box. And there's another foam insert. That's the one for it's actually out of reach, but there's basically a foam insert with a matching kind of pattern which keeps everything nice and securely in, so when it's in transit, for example, it doesn't bump around and potentially damage itself. So that's very cool. Now, in terms of purchasing this from Heads or Tails Coins and Collectibles, so they are a pretty international company. They've got offices in Singapore. I think their head offices are based there. They've also got offices in the US, and I believe these are shipped directly from the US to customers. So if you are in the US, it's a fairly easy process. The Heads or Tails Coins Collectibles website takes payment in US dollars, and easy as pie. For us, based in Europe and the UK specifically, it's a little bit more of a complicated process because of wondrous import duties, tariffs, and all of that jazz. Now, I know that Heads or Tails Coins Collectibles have been really hot on finding the right tariff code for basically collectible numismatics or collectible items. And as such, it's not a full 20% whack, it's only a 5% whack. That harmonised tariff code is 830-62900. I'll put that down in the description. If I forget, someone please remind me. But that will hopefully only give you a 5% levy on your item purchase, which makes a big difference actually. And they ship using DHL worldwide express, so it's it's all handled by DHL in terms of the customs tariffs and everything. Very easy to do, and very quick. And I basically got a shipment notification this was leaving, and quite literally 36 hours later, after paying a very small import duty fee on that, it was at my doorstep. So really, really good and high quality customer services from Heads or Tails. I know the first time I purchased something from them, the big statue, the Viking warrior statue, I was quite worried about the customs duties, and they work with me to work out that code and get it all sorted. So high quality customer services from them. So well done to them. Now this is the trap coin. As you can see, it's come in this type of box here. But for those of you who have, and that's matching this one here with the Roman Bullion collection. Now for those of you who've seen the trap coin that I featured before in a video, you'll remember a very large, and here it is, it's pretty huge, big chunky wooden box, and we have this 3D printed plastic stand for the coin. Now, I commented in that video that this box was very attractive, very good, but it's pretty space heavy, it's pretty cumbersome, and not necessarily as flexible for many people's storage solutions. So they have come up with this rather elegant looking cardboard box here, which is very high quality with a nice magnetic closing lock, and I think it looks great. It does a better job, I think, of holding these and securing them as well. And I think it's, all round a really good addition to the series. Now, if I can get that out without dropping it, we've also got a replacement stand. So there was a lot of feedback, I think, from the market that the stand just felt a little bit tacky, a little bit cheap, and they've replaced it with this brass cast. Well, I think it's cast. I don't think it's 3D printed in brass. Maybe it is. I don't know. I think it's cast. Bronze or brass. Stand. So really nice addition, feels actually quite hefty and weighty in the hand, so that's a really good extra thing. It's got a lot more, it feels a lot more solid and secure, which is good. Now the trap coin, I've done a big kind of full review on this before, so I'm not really going to go into too much detail on this, but of course this was the first in the Roman Bullion officially licensed replica series. The next one, if we can get it out, it's very difficult with the gloves on, is going to be the Banksy girl with the red balloon. So hopefully that is going to be a very cool piece, and I have high hopes for that when it does come out. But the trap coin, and for those of you who've been waiting for 12 minutes to see me do this, here is the trap coin. You push down and there's this lovely brass scepter which you can use to do this with. You can push this down and up come the jaws to bite you as you're trying to get at that gold coin. And then resetting it is always difficult to do with gloves on, but I'll do my best. Very difficult to do. In fact, it is too difficult to do live on camera, so I'm not going to do it just in case I accidentally damage it, or have to take quite care about this. That's one of my foibles about this particular one. It is hard to reset. You have to basically push down on the gold coin, close the jaws, get it underneath this little mechanism here. So that's my only foible with that one. Again, if you're interested in the trap coin, we do have a discount code. I believe they still have some stock left of these. So that is down in the description below. That code is Backyard Trap, and you can pick up both of them. I believe, though, that the discount codes only work one in a basket. I did do a test, and if you put both in the basket, you can't apply both codes. So you have to do two separate orders. But the good news is that, at the price points that these are being offered, those prices are inclusive of the shipping costs, so you wouldn't be doubling up on shipping. And I would imagine as well that if you just got in touch with them and said that you were interested in both, that they would be able to apply the code manually if needed. So there we have the gold bug and the gold trap from Heads or Tails Coins and Collectibles. Really, really cool. I personally think that the gold bug is my favourite of the two. I think it's elegant, I think it's attractive, I think it's interactive and easy to use, and a piece of art just made out of silver. Now, for those of you who are watching this and think, probably rightly so, this is far too expensive, far too silly a purchase. There are a lot more expensive things out there in the world that people buy. You buy a car, you drive it off the forecourt, you lose thousands of pounds and dollars right away. Each to their own is, I guess, the message here. I don't want to see huge amounts of comments going, oh, they're too expensive, they're just a rip-off, blah, 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 blah. It's a piece of art. People have taken the time, energy, effort to create these, and I think it's stunning from that side of things. As an investment, as I've said in this video, it's a high risk. It's not going to set the world on fire in terms of money. You're not going to buy this, triple your money within a couple of days or weeks or months. That is for sure. But I do think it's a very attractive piece, and I think that it's innovative, it's very cool. It's nice to see these replica coins being made accessible because, as I said, Roman Bullion only creates one of each of his designs, so they're far out of reach of everybody in the world pretty much, apart from one very lucky and rich person. So I think job well done by the Heads or Tails Coins and Collectibles company. I want to say a personal thank you to them for supporting our channel here and giving us the opportunity to feature these and to have that discount code available, and also the sort of sponsorship side of things with the affiliate codes too. It really does help and make a difference. So thank you to Heads or Tails Coins Collectibles for that. And hopefully at some point in the future, I don't exactly know the release date, we will be featuring the Banksy girl with the balloon. So hopefully that will come at some point. If you would like to see that, let me know down in the description below. Your support, you guys watching this video, means the world, and without you, our channel would not be what it is, and we would not be able to bring you these cool things to play with. Now, next week, and I'm going to give a very, very attractive sneak peek, if we can just get this to focus in here, we are going to be featuring a community member's piece of silver, and I'm going to do that. That's all. In fact, we can get it even closer. There we go. For those of you who follow this person already, you'll know who that is. We are going to be featuring a very cool piece, and it's, let me tell you, pretty big. If we do that, you'll see just how big it was. Very cool piece and a very cool guy as well. So stick around and let me know who you think that might be down in the description below. Otherwise, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you'd like to see videos from us in the future, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, that's it for today. Have a fantastic weekend ahead. Thank you all for watching, and please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.